Hey, Lauren here, aka Moses, and I want to follow up on an email message that I sent out to my list. And because you're going to see this email, some of you are definitely on my list, and I appreciate your subscribing. But uh, wanted to talk about sales funnels. And we talked about various pages and what they do, etc. But for those who are not real familiar with uh, sales funnels, marketing funnels on the internet. I wanted to run over those things and kind of show what that process is and exactly how we go about it in order to be more successful in our internet marketing strategies. And basically, that's what it is. We're going to be talking about a strategy, doing certain things in a certain way in order to achieve the end result that we want. And funnels, or as the way that we talk about doing it, and it's the instrument, so to speak, that is used on the internet in order to uh, get a prospect in your front door to your bridge page, to your uh, sales page, whether that's a written out sales page or a video sales page. And then, anyway, basically giving the people a reason to purchase your product or your service, whatever it is. And so, in order to do that, you have to have a reason for them to want to more or less get on your list. And so, the way that's generally done is that we use what's called a landing page, an opt-in page, a capture page. Uh, but it's basically your front door to your offer. And if you're an affiliate marketer, which an awful lot of people are these days on the internet, uh, they uh, how do I say it? They uh, will take the landing page, the sales funnel that for the product that they're going to be an affiliate for, and they put it on the internet and don't really have a whole lot of luck. And the reason that they don't have a whole lot of luck is because we're all on several lists. I'm on several lists. I'm sure you're on several lists. And because of this, there are thousands and thousands of affiliates that are sending out that same landing page. And uh, two things are happening. Number one is that there are so many people presenting that same page that people see it on their email and they ignore it because they've seen it so many times. It doesn't really matter who it's from. Uh, if they're not interested or they've seen it or they've already done something, they're not going to respond to it. And of course, if they don't respond to it, then you've spent money for advertising or you've spent a lot of time developing evergreen marketing. And so consequently, uh, you're not getting any results. And what really happens is the majority of marketers say, good grief, this is a scam. It doesn't work. Uh, I'm just going to give it up and do something else because this isn't working for me. Well, the reason that it's not working very well and not working for you is because you're not standing out from the crowd. People don't know you. They don't know you. Why should they care about you in reality? Is because there's lots of marketers out there and they're selling lots of stuff. And because of selling all that stuff, people kind of more or less get a little immune uh, to responding to these. So what you have to do, first of all, is get their attention. And once you get their attention, then you've got to send them somewhere that they will begin to get the information that you're wanting to impart to them, uh, hoping that what you have to offer makes sense to them and that they want to at least look into it further or they want to participate in it. So what you basically need to do in order to make yourself stand out is that you never promote the product directly or the service, whatever it is, the offer, you don't promote it directly. And the reason for that is because you want to stand out, you want to give them a reason. So what you want to do is you want to promote the benefit. What's their outcome? What are they trying to get out of it? It's kind of like, and I know you've heard this before, but you know, people don't buy drills for a drill. They buy the holes, what the drill can produce. They don't buy a hammer for the hammer. They buy it because it'll drive nails. In other words, there is a result. They want that product to do something for them. And everything we purchase for what it will do for us, how it will solve either a problem or make us more comfortable, or you know, if it's going to a restaurant and eating. You know, we go to a specific restaurant because of the result that we want. Usually that's the kind of meal or the ambiance. You know, who knows? But that's what we're purchasing. We're not purchasing the features of the product. We're purchasing the benefits. So here's the first thing that we need to do, and that is to come up with a custom wrapper. And a custom wrapper basically is a landing page or an opt-in page, capture page that stands out from all the others. Even though you may be promoting a similar product or the same product, you're at least making yourself stand out, getting the attention. So first things first is that we come out and we have a landing page. Excuse me, it's not an R. Hang on. I'll get it right here. Hold on. It's a landing page, okay? Now the landing page usually, of course, has some verbiage on it and suggestion of why they should offer their email information to you. And normally that's done with what's called a custom bribe, so to speak, or some reason, something that they would like to get a report or a video or something that would allow them, that they would like to get, something that they're after that would hopefully answer a question for them or solve a problem, something like that. So then what you do is that we need to get traffic to that. So, or people. And we always need to understand that when we talk about traffic, we're talking about people. We're talking about advertising, and that's pretty much what these parts are right here. That's the advertising. We're using email or Facebook or Instagram or you know, lots of other ways that you can promote and advertise. But that is to get people to come to your landing page. And, you know, if it's email marketing, then that means there's an email goes out, and the whole object of that email, and this is something that's important to keep in mind, is the object of that email has only one purpose. And that one purpose is to get them to click on the link that takes them to your landing page. Now, when you do that, they opt in, and they go down here, and that's called your list. And I know that you, if you're familiar at all with internet marketing, you've heard the phrase, the money's in the list. Well, that's true. However, the money is in the list when you communicate to the list. If you don't communicate to the list, they'll look at it, they'll click on it, they may opt in, they may go ahead and give you their information, they may not, and they may go away and you'll never know they were there. If they get on your list, then that is your asset for your business. And we'll talk a little more as we go along here about what that list can do for you. So when they get on the landing page, we then take them over to what we call a bridge page. Another term for this is there again, sometimes bear with me because sometimes things I think about just all of a sudden disappear, and I won't tell you what most of the time people say that is, but you know, for better or worse, it's a senior moment. But anyway, so the bridge page, basically what you do, there may be a video here. Uh, there may be, of course, some text, and basically what this does, that's the other name, and this is called a pre-frame. And pre-framing means basically that you are telling them something about the benefits of the offer that you're promoting here or trying to get them involved in. And that pretty much is, and you can do it with a video, and videos are very good. In fact, you know, just like the video I'm doing right now, you know, this allows people to see you, to hear you, and whether people are going to resonate with me or not. You know, some will, some won't. Hopefully you do, but if you don't, always appreciate you taking the time to look, and we'll go from there. You know, but bottom line is that you then tell them about the benefits of the offer that you have. You tell them how they can, how it will resolve a problem for them, how it will take away something that really is bugging them. It might be that they're trying to change their lifestyle, they want more freedom. And you know, some of these things you may relate to, because I really don't know where you're coming from, so I don't know exactly what you're looking for. But obviously you're looking for something as far as an online enterprise of some kind. So you give them how those things are going to help them. And it's just like here, I'm giving you this information because I hope it helps you resolve something that you need to take care of. Either, you know, how to build a sales funnel, what a sales funnel is, what are the components of it, you know, how does it work, what tools are necessary to make it function, all of those sort of things. So here we are right now. This is what I would do, basically doing right now with this. I'm pre-framing you as to why this video is something that you want to watch. And that if I were offering a program or a product at the end of this, then what I would do is, and if you opted in and then you go to a sales page, which is either a video sales page or a sales letter. And forgive my writing, and I hope you can see it, hope you can understand it. But basically, this is the process, and this is the funnel. You have a lot come in at the top, and here, let me do this real quick. This is your funnel. I probably should make it a little narrower down here at the bottom, which is what we will do real quickly. And this is the funnel, and you have traffic come in here. This would be your landing page. This would be your bridge page. And this is your sales letter. So as you can see, the whole idea here is that a whole lot of people go in at the top. Not everybody opts into your landing page to get on your list, and then they go to your sales page. Those that do that go through the process. Now, all of them drop down on your list. However, there, like we said, there are a lot of them that get in, and everybody, even that opts in and goes to your bridge page, doesn't purchase anything. In this case, I'm not selling anything, so the sales, I guess the sales page or the sales letter or the video sales page is the whole thing, because that's what it's really all about. I'm just trying to help you out in your business. I'm not trying to sell you anything at all here. So, however, it's very important to understand the process, and that process is that if they don't, what you then do is your list. And as you can tell, this isn't a scripted or pre-done. I'm just sharing my experiences with you and how this whole process works. But even if then you send an email follow-up letters to your list. And as you do that, you remind them here that they had asked for some information. Here again, you come back with some explanation again of what it's all about and invite them again. And here you do the same thing, and you then take them back here to the sales letter each time. Now, that doesn't really mean that they're even going to do anything at that point. They may not. But they're still on your list, they're still an asset, and you still need to communicate with them. And by communicating with them, you need to let them know that you're here to help them. All of us, when we get on the internet, we all start in the same place, and that's not really knowing much at all, if anything, about the marketing on the internet, other than it looks like it really ought to be a real good type of program that we could work out to, if nothing else, start part-time and build to the point where we can actually quit our job, so to speak, and make a full-time living at it. And there are thousands and thousands of people that are doing that on the internet, multiple millionaires, even billionaires that are on the internet that start out marketing just like you and I. In fact, my team has actually 2, 3 multimillionaires, and several of them that are making 6 and 7 figures a month on the internet business. So there's money to be made. Now, let me be clear. There's no promises that you're going to make any money on the internet. In fact, probably about 4 or 5% actually make more than $1,000 a month. And most people, 93%, so somewhere in that range, make less than $100 a month on the internet. But a lot of times that has to do with how much effort you put into it, what kind of work ethics you have, and those sort of things. Everything we do requires an effort. It's like an old saying that I saw that really makes me think about it every time, and that is, without effort and persistence, talent is a barren bed. So if you don't keep going at it, it ain't going to happen. And so, and if you want it to happen, then make up your mind that it's going to, and don't give up. But anyway, excuse me. So getting back to this process, and that's really what I wanted to talk to you about. This is the process that you go through. And here again, you have that opportunity to go back to your list and provide them value, uh, just like this, helping them to understand the internet marketing business, and you know, hopefully they'll be successful. And that's what I want. I want to try to help you be successful, and I hope you get some benefit out of this. And I hope there's some things that you actually learn that you can do that will help you in your business. But again, so you do this, and then you can come down and you can do this again. And as you can see, I need to work on my drawing. I need to take a little more time, be a little more careful. So forgive me. But anyway, and then you can do this, and then you can possibly have another offer that's out here, and you could, you could have two or three of them. And this is what you call your world. And by doing this and having these additional offers, uh, just because they don't purchase the first thing you offer them, or the second or the third, there may be something that will resonate with them that does resolve a problem that they have. So you basically want to give them value, 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 then offer some kind of a promotion or product that they may be interested in. You should have pretty good idea of what these people are interested in, because whatever they got on your list for are the things that they're most likely interested in, either as an affiliate marketer, and maybe doing the thing that is really growing right now on the internet and is really popular. Uh, and as an industry, it's growing in leaps and bounds. Projections are actually into, uh, well, right now, what I'm talking about is e-commerce and having a e-commerce store on the internet. Uh, right now, the e-commerce industry in the United States alone in 2016 is projected to be about $396 billion in business, and growing from there, that by 2020 it will be $1.4 trillion. Um, there's a lot of people in the world, and they're buying more and more online every single year. And so consequently, that may be something that you'll might want to think about. Let me write that down. Nah, that's not right. Anyway, e-commerce. So it gives you the opportunity, or gives anybody, and it's just one of the areas in internet marketing that's going really strong right now. So it's something you might think about. But I didn't want to make this too long. I wanted to briefly walk through these items for you and let you know uh, what how this process works. But there are a couple things that I do want to add to it real quickly. And in this process here, a tool that you're going to need is an autoresponder. Now, the autoresponder is basically a site that delivers mail. You set up your funnel, When they get on here, they go to your list, which is on your autoresponder. You have your follow-up messages set up in that autoresponder. So when they sign on, those are automatically sent to them. And then you set up the additional sequences. You can do this weeks in advance, uh, and send the emails in a given period of time. And hey, the autoresponder is a very important tool to have as far as this marketing is concerned. Another very important tool is a web page software that you can build your web pages, which is what these are called, the pages in your funnel. And a real good one that I use is called ClickMagick. Very good company, very excellent company. But I'll go into more of these things later on as we go along. But and in one of the emails that I send out, I actually give you some links that you can look into these particular products and see what you think of them. But keeping in mind that these are the picks and shovels of the business, and they're tools you need. It's like any business there is out there. You need tools. If you're a carpenter, you need a hammer, saw. If you're a doctor, you need the medicine, you need the education. So these are all tools. They're all things that you actually need to have. So I hope you get some value out of this. I look forward to talking to you in the near future. Again, my name is Lauren, but I go by Moses. And the reason that I use that pen name is because, like Moses, I'm hoping that I will be able to lead people from the life that they're living that they don't really want to live, particularly, to a greater life of freedom. So, again, thank you very much for your time. Look forward to talking to you in the future. God bless.